Do you feel like you just don't have enough time? Same! In this video, I'm going to talk to you about my top time management tips because this is something people have been asking me about since high school. I'm really good at getting things done, so I'll explain why I still struggle with time management in a little bit. Hint, it has something to do with how to spend your time doing what you want. First though, I want to introduce myself to anyone new around here. Hi, I'm Hava Schultz and I'm developing a lifestyle channel. Here you can find casual videos just going through my life with me, or more structured videos like this one to help you up your own lifestyle. Now let's talk about how you can up your lifestyle with your time. Time is our most valuable resource because it's our most limited resource. I've said this before in this video and I'll say it again. Money can come and money can go, but time never comes back. There are 3 stages to time management, and in most time management discussions, they just emphasize step 2, and so you're probably most familiar with that. But if you're anything like me, stage 1 is what's most challenging. So what you may find here is that you could be a pro at the 2nd stage in time management, but not understand why things are going awry because you've completely missed the first one. So enough suspense building. Without further ado, stage 1 is... It's important to know your priorities. This means what you want and in a hierarchy so that you spend your time doing the right things. Now, the right things are going to vary from person to person, so go ahead and check out my video on soul searching to determine your personal values and what you want so that you allocate your time appropriately. Despite my knowledge and practice in this area, prioritizing is still something that is really hard for me because I just have so many things I'm excited to try and do, so many experiences, but it just can't happen all at once. And I found myself spread too thin a number of times because of that. So this is still a skill I am actively working on. And I'm gonna say this next thing more for me than anyone else, but hopefully it helps you too. Focus on quality over quantity because then you will get to enjoy each experience on a deeper level. By getting clear on your priorities, you'll be more apt to spend your time doing what you want rather than just blowing in the wind and feeling unhappy when you don't like what you're doing. Jim Rohn said, if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they've got planned for you? Not much. So keep in mind, as I wrote on the thumbnail of this video, your time is your time. The planning stage is what most time management resources emphasize, and that's because it's important. For today though, I'm gonna try to keep this a little bit more brief and not go into all the nitty-gritty details, but I am kind of thinking about making a video all about the planning stage of time management, including the pros and cons of digital versus physical calendars and other more specific tips. So please comment your questions below so that I know what would be most valuable to do in that kind of video. Onward, for today I'm just gonna say digital versus physical. I think that there are pros and cons to both. My personal preference is physical, but that's not because it's the only right way. Regardless, I think it is important to have a calendar. Now, over the years, I have found that works best for me is having a monthly calendar where I can record significant events or my commitments with other people, in addition to a weekly calendar. And I personally, like I said, I use physical planners like this one, so I can open up to a spread and I can see my full week, but then I can zero in on any specific day and kind of use that day's schedule with my to-do list at the time. So I really like that particular setup. But whatever you choose, the important thing is to be able to look at your calendar and easily be able to tell, first of all, what you need to do so that you're able to follow through in your commitments and be a responsible person, but also be able to see, are you making time for your priorities and are you spending your time, again, how you want to spend your time? So that's what's really important about this. And also, of course, when it comes to time management, there is a little bit of a puzzling feature to make sure that you don't overlap things that you're doing and make sure everything fits and you have some downtime. There you go. Have a calendar, use it wisely, and please leave your questions in the comments so I know what to talk about when we go more into depth on this topic. I used the word pursue just so that each of the stages would start with a P, like, you know, the 3 Ps to time management. Hope you like it and think it's cute. But of course what I mean by pursue is to follow through with the plan. For more on planning on what you want, go ahead and watch my video on goals, and I talk about the importance of taking action. The thing is, it's a big waste of time to craft a beautiful plan and then not use it. So go ahead and implement it, try it out. And if you realize that it's completely not realistic and isn't working, which by the way has happened to me so many times, then figure out where you need to tweak it. And yes, you may have to tweak it a lot. That's often what happens to me. Or it may be the case that you really do need to completely slash it and restart, but rather than just throwing things out the window and completely giving up, my point is commit to your priorities and then just adapt. Just to recap, the 3 P's to time management are prioritize, plan, and pursue. I hope this video gave you some direction, and for more on getting your life together, this video is going to really help you. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you know about new videos coming out. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.